Back to Dream Daddy. Now I did in the last one. I finished dating Brian, and I saw both endings there. So I'm back now. I've just reloaded to the point before we had our third date with Brian. So right now in this save state, I've got two dates under my belt with Brian and nothing else. So my plan here is I'm just gonna go down the list and do two dates with each dad, and then we'll have an episode or two or three, however many it takes, to do the final date with each dad and just see all those different endings. And all right. I don't know if I'm excited about this. I don't actually know, but let's do it. And I'm not gonna pick. We'll just go straight down the road. We'll start with Craig and end with Joseph. And I'm not looking forward to dating Craig because he's bro this, bro that, and that actually annoys me. But let's get into this. Here we go. Craig. Um, Stat of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. On a Friday night, he'll get one last good cardio session in. This dude's a Chad. All right, let's do this. Look at situations positively. He's probably not going to be as competitive as Brian, I guess. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Hey, bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. A couple of moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. Walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor. Surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings, she seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Want to go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear, and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball toward me and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up. Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears. Head on. Let's do this. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. Dad? So when do the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts, and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks?
Oh, man.
The Misadventures of Flapjack. Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard, despite their name.
Huh?
But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. Keep your eye on the ball. What's important is that you're having fun. What are you willing to sacrifice to win? What are you willing to sacrifice to win? Leave it all out on the field, Miranda. If you want this, you're going to have to bleed for it. Who I assume to be Miranda's father gives me a dirty look. I shoot it back at him. That attitude isn't going to bring Miranda to D1. Dad, please don't fight any other dads while we're out here. We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Keg Stand Craig is good with children. Whoa.
Huh.
It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off of the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out into center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead.
Hey.
See, it's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off of the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off of a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit, and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. Gross. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and, oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. Bonk. Oh, I gotta click. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball. Dad, I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching would really understand. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends, and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man. Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? These girls here, you put them in these little white dresses with blue trim and stick them in a hotel, and yeah. Creepy. Twins are creepy. Twin girls in hotels in the middle of winter. Hello! Hey! Killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of her math tests, and I usually throw rocks at stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later.
Oh.
Daddy, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast, says Janet. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
Oh, man.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. All right, all right. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course. Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza, huh? What? What? Well, it's a real place. It is. Look. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the pizza we put into our bodies back in the day. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm sorry, I got thirsty.
Oh.
Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Ah, pizzacos. I could never forget. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. Ah, the good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza.
Oh.
Hey, give me a pizza that.
Whoa!
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad! A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. That must be Martha's ex. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly.
Oh.
Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. It's going pretty good. Thanks for asking. We're just dating Craig right now. We're at Thirsty's Pizza. Craig looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Create a diversion, tag team with Amanda, smoke screen Martha. I don't know. Let's do tag team with Amanda. I give Amanda another knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts a hand to her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not going to projectile vomit everywhere, are you?
Oh.
Yeah, I think I am going to projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out. But Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha. You're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning, and it's feeling pretty acidic. Oh, you'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom, of all people, would know the fake puke scam. Well, I guess it went away and I'm fine now and nothing's wrong. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So, I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover?
Oh.
Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course. But I could always use help watching after everyone tonight. if you're not doing anything. The baby looks annoyed. I don't know, the baby looks like it's having the best time out of all of them. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold.
Bro.
Ha! It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. So this mom, Martha, she's supposed to have a bunch of kids over for a sleepover, and she's inviting this dude, Craig, to come spend the night with her while she's watching after all these kids.
Oh.
Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention toward her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear if we have to buy it. Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice.
Oh.
Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens.
Oh.
Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew. I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh?
Nice.
Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Oh.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But, Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
Huh.
Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. There were a lot fewer bros in that conversation than I expected. That's nice. There were still quite a few, though. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. Oh, there's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. Better than no bros at all, huh? I guess if you're a total Chad. Craig's a Chad, that's all I'm saying. And immediately, she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good.
Dad.
Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. Janet, you're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh? Oh, that's so interesting. So, do you know if he's, like, available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it just seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt.
Hey.
You stone harpy? What?
Aw.
I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda.
Hey.
Bro! What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place. Finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home.
Oh.
Craig says, I hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. What would Brian say about this? What would Brian say? The bro of the century, yeah. That was the perfectly placed bro, wasn't it? River, that's this kid right here, burps. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball.
Oh.
Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth.
Huh?
I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange.
Oh.
You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand.
Oh.
Well, it was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Ask about coaching softball. Ask about the business. Ask about the kids. That's enough for now. The guy, he seems like he's really into his kids, and I guess I'm going to ask about his kids. Yep, look at all the hearts. I can't believe you're a father of 3, but there were no eggplants, so it wasn't that impressive. Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times.
Oh.
Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure things out led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. But Amanda was adopted. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Oh, now I can go on. Ask about the business. Ask about coaching softball. We'll ask about softball. More hearts, no eggplants. Hearts are good, though, right? Maybe only Brian has the eggplants. I don't know. So is softball coach the life you wanted? Or was it the life that was thrust upon you?
Oh.
Ha! I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports. But no one was there to run the team. The more I did, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats.
I don't know.
They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They'd take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. All right, I guess we'll ask about the business. More hearts. Oh, look, he looks so thrilled talking about the business, though. So you run a business now?
Hey.
Yep. We sell fitness gear, imports and exports mostly. But we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. What is that? Oh, hearts, yeah. Yeah, the screen's flooded in hearts, huh? Craig's into this. How about who can resist Daddy-O? I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like he'd make a killing.
Huh?
If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn.
Oh.
That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to. Yes.
Hmm.
It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
I don't know.
Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that?
Hmm?
Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad.
I
Yikes.
don't know.
I'm just so not interested. I think I know why. Well, what are you interested in?
Oh.
Peace and quiet. That hot, hot silence.
Dude!
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday.
Oh.
But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time.
I don't know.
And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you. So the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Oh, you're doing a great job. The right person will come along eventually. Hit softballs. Don't get hit on by moms. Let's just tell him he's doing a great job. I think that's a safe answer. Or the right person will come along eventually. This one, the don't get hit on by moms. That's wrong. I think that's out of his control. Let's just tell him he's doing a great job. More hearts. Those kids love you. And to add to that, the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right.
Oh.
Thanks, bro. That means a lot coming from you. While I'm distracted, I missed a softball, and it hits me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along.
Oh.
Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Yeah, I hope I get an S on this date. That'd be awesome. But I messed up with the Martha thing. That riffing back and forth with Amanda did not work. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just get an A. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head. It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better.
Hey!
You would be so lucky. That was planned. I mean, ... Kissing is for the weak. That was planned. Let's go with that was planned. You probably don't teach the more advanced techniques to the little leaguers, but Babe Ruth used to catch balls with his teeth all the time. I still got it.
Oh.
Ha! Maybe they'll learn in high school. I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy. You must be getting tired, huh? Oh, is River a dude? I thought he had 3 girls. Or does he call his daughter little buddy? I don't know. I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter? How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked.
Oh.
Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
Bro.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not.
Oh.
Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage. Oh, Amanda was making a collage about dogs earlier. Glue stuck in... She's got a glue stick in her hand. Burning the midnight art oil. I figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. I would watch that show. It's almost as good as Ice Road Trucker Ghost Hunters. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made.
Huh.
Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other, it's... Amanda? Is that me? Yep. The whole thing is about my goals for the future. And those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Apparently it's money in one corner, picture of her dad in the other corner, and then just dogs. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening.
Oh.
Ah, Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back.
Hmm?
Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude. Softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh, yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking?
Huh.
Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. All right. I'm going to hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, all right? I'll let them know you said hey. All right. We get our date results here. Date complete. Hey, not bad, not bad.
Just like old times, huh?
Got an A. Nah, that's all right. Oh, I got an achievement. Keg
You
Stand
got
Champion,
bags.
1 of 3. All right, that's all the time I've got for this. Now, I did already do a full date, all 3 dates with Brian, so there's a link to my YouTube channel. You can always check those out if you like. Thank you for joining me. I really enjoyed dating Craig tonight. Very different from dating Brian. Very different. It's like they're 2 different people. Very interesting. Thirsty's Pizza. This game. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And I hope to see you again next time. Thank you. Bye.